Hey everybody, welcome back to Craft Tea. We have a really good episode. We had Des and Cassie from Two Moms Craft Shack join us. We talked about everything from pet goats to GACE coming up this year. So stick around. We got a lot of interesting stuff.
Well, as you can see, we're still having tea.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Craft Tea. This is episode 25. We are halfway to 50, quarter way to 100, and Sara said that that's more than half a year. So a lot of benchmarks. We have guests again. Yay! We have two moms with us, and I am horrible with intros, so I always just like to throw it right at my guests because they're better at saying who they are than I am. So without further ado, guys, if you would like to introduce yourselves, and welcome to the show.
Thank you. So we are Two Moms Craft Shack. I'm Cassie.
I'm Desiree.
And yeah, we're Two Moms Craft Shack out of Oklahoma.
How did Two Moms Craft Shack start?
So we actually started by making diaper cakes and tutus, onesies, things like that. It was very baby oriented. And so we had a spare room in our house. We were using a silhouette and some vinyl to make all of these things. And one time we even had the opportunity to make 20 diaper cakes for Walmart, back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they got shipped to New York City and everything.
I thought it was a scam. This was Sara. This was back during the Etsy days, right? Yeah. And this lady's messaging me, and she's telling me how she needs all these diaper cakes. Well, all I could think of is, this lady's just gonna buy all these diaper cakes, buy them, and then do a chargeback or something. So I was very cautious about it. But turns out Parents' Choice was rebranding. And so they sent us all the diapers, and they sent us a bunch of receiving blankets and stuff. And so we just custom decorated 20 of these diaper cakes for Walmart for some big party, for the big wigs. And so that was really cool. And then really from there, we just started selling our excess craft supplies inside local vendor malls. And that's really how we got started.
That's so cool. Who knew Walmart?
Right? Yeah.
I thought the same thing. So I'd have been
and nothing really ever, came from that. There was nothing, it was just a cool, notable order. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So super.
So, what have you guys been up to lately?
Oh man, life has been definitely interesting, but the big thing for Two Moms Craft Shack these days that kind of stands out is our Magic Flow solution. So I think this, people have really been making those snow globe tumblers, and I jumped on that bandwagon about this time last year. And whenever I had to go make the solution, I was like, this is dumb. And, other people have to agree with that as well, is what I thought, right?
It's super messy.
Yeah. It's messy, and then you don't know what you're, yeah. So I was like, you know what? I bet this would be something that people would like to buy ready to go. So turns out it is. It is, in fact, something that people like. And that's really been our big thing for, the last 6 months or so. That really separates us from everybody else. And then we just got started with our TikTok shop 3 weeks ago. We finally got our first TikTok payout. I know that's a big thing. And so, TikTok's really been helping us kind of get back out there and promote our product. So that's really, what we've been doing lately, and buying plants.
I was going to ask if that plant behind you is real, because my sister gave me one, and it's
It doesn't
God.
look like that.
Stop.
It doesn't look like that.
It's like hunched over. It's got like these viney things that are like dying to climb on anything to hold itself up. And I'm like, why are you falling down? My sister's like, you need like a trellis. I'm like, you've been to my house. You could have told me I need a trellis. You gave me this plant. Set me up for failure.
Yeah.
It's like literally like I've got string that's holding it back up to the middle thing.
Yeah, so they make these little poles that just go in there, and there's actually a smaller one that you can't see back here, and it has that because the leaves get really big. So Desiree knows all about the plants. She does a great job taking care of all the plants in our house.
They're beautiful.
And the goats.
It is.
And the goats,
That's like, we have goats.
That's outrageous. It's just like, yeah, she does great with the plants and the goats. Like, what?
Yeah. We got goats. I needed some extra serotonin in my life, so I got goats.
You got goats.
So
They're super cute. We got 4 of them, and they're a lot of fun. And Desiree does a great job of keeping all that alive. And I'm getting all the orders out the door. You know, so we definitely have a pretty good balance in life right now. But yeah, so we've got a cow, kitty, donkey, and Karen.
Yes.
And Karen bit Liam yesterday and made him cry, but they're really cute, fun, and they add a lot to our farm.
yeah.
I had no idea you guys had so many animals. My goodness.
You have 4? Wait,
Yeah.
4 goats?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you didn't say a cow.
No, their names.
That's their
names. Yeah, that's why I was going over it. I was like, wait, they named them. Yeah, that was the names. I was hoping that one
Because
was
that's
going
what
to be a kid.
Oh, super cute.
I'm
If
like,
you
wait, a cow.
Yeah.
you can tell who's who.
They act exactly like their names.
They do.
That's so much
Oh, I
fun.
It's
love
funny.
that. Come here, cow.
And they don't really know their, but
No, they do. They don't know they're goats though.
they're very, very spoiled. Desiree feeds them fresh fruits and vegetables every day. If
I
you
don't
walk
eat
out the
fresh
door,
fruits and vegetables every day.
Oh yeah, me neither. Me neither.
I just love to walk outside and have something so excited to see me every
They're
time
so
I walk
excited.
outside.
So excited. Yes.
I love that you get to do that. That's so
That's
much fun.
I feel like we need goats.
Yeah.
Nikki has goats.
Yes.
Nikki takes care of her goats. Who's taking care of the Lively's goats, Jason?
Well, maybe they'll do better than
That's true. Nikki's home a lot, and we work from home now too. So
Yeah.
we're here every day. We, because on top of the goats that are outside, they are outside. We do have 2 small dogs and a cat.
Yeah.
He says, let's get goats.
So-
I'm literally picking and choosing the day that I want to fight with him about making him help me with the litter box. Like, I've been thinking every week, I'm like, shit, today's not the day because I already mouthed off earlier about something else. So now I can't fight with him about the litter box. But today was my day, so I'm just bringing it up now.
That's why I bought
Someone's got to help
box
me with this
robot.
damn litter box.
Litter box robot.
Well, so I've been eyeballing that one box that like cleans itself.
I have it.
I think I need one.
Sarah put it outside.
You do?
Put it outside until he cleans it. I'm telling you, this thing smells like death. And he stopped using it because it's so filthy. He goes into the dryer. If I leave it open, it pees on all my clothes.
That sounds like Sarah leaves
Oh
the
my
dryer
gosh.
with the clothes in it.
That sounds like someone should clean the litter box. It's crusted, like from the yuck and it going around. It gets stuck in the lid, so you have to take it apart like every 2 to 3 months.
She's not wrong
clean
about
it,
that.
And then put it back together. And you guys can now ask Jason when's the last time he took it apart and put it back together if you want, but I doubt he'll remember.
It's probably pre-pandemic.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's pretty much my job, right? It's my job to
You
take
do
care of
the
the
litter
cat.
box.
Desiree does a great job with the
Everything
kids,
else.
goats. Yeah. Pretty
Everything else,
much.
just-
I mean,
got the cat.
Well, I have
everything.
orders.
There you
That's
go.
true. I do. I'm the face of Two Moms Craft Shack. She's just the one keeping it all together. See, this is what I've had people call me out on it before, and say Desiree's the real genius and everything, and I'm like, yeah, totally true. I just smile and I don't know. Here,
You shake hands and kiss babies. She does everything else.
Yeah, exactly. She reminds me of all of it.
That's what I was thinking, because I was like, well, we're kind of like, nope, Sarah's the face and the brains, so I don't even know why I'm here.
You build the tables.
Yeah, I just make stuff. She just points at it and goes, make me
There
one
you
of
go.
those.
Including messes.
Yeah, I'll just leave the mess behind, but I do make stuff.
She makes all.
And it lasts like a couple
I do
weeks.
make.
I'm like a
You've
good
been
couple
crafting
weeks
the last
after.
What was that? I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
So you're good. She likes to tell me what to make too, especially new stuff, and she likes to stand over me and tell me
You're doing it
how
wrong.
I need to do it. Yes, you need to do it like this, and I'm like, why don't you just do it yourself? So it's a lot. But I did use your new epoxy yesterday. So I got up yesterday morning and started using your epoxy. So I'm gonna do the second coat today. So far it's great, and I should get like 5 full cups out of what I'm doing right now.
Cool.
Awesome. We can send you
This is Jason's baby right here. I have done minimal, if you'll even say that I could have any credit at all, it was minimal credit on this thing. He's actually done the epoxy from pretty much start to finish, I think, including shutting it down in the first place a few years ago and bringing it back.
Yeah, that's why I'm like not involved in as many of the like micro projects, because I get like not stuck, but I get like essentially focused or put on a bigger project like epoxy, because I've been working on that for months, and it's just like all that time put into the one moment, when you go and release the one product, and then you look back and I'm like, what have I been doing for the past few months?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do now that it's released? I got to work on something else. So yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
definitely really. He what?
He gets lost sometimes, and if you don't give him direction, like, Jason, here's what you're supposed to work on today, the next thing you know, he's sitting there, you're working, and the next thing comes out of his mouth is, oh, Lindsay Lohan had a baby yesterday? Like, where are you at? So,
Well, apparently she did have a baby. I don't know if it was yesterday, but I saw a meme that Lindsay Lohan had a baby. I thought that was interesting.
No, it is very. But isn't it crazy too how you were saying, you shut down the epoxy a couple of years ago, you were going to do it, and you didn't, and then now here you are. I mean, it's kind of the evolution of business.
Yeah.
We've seen several times with different products in the 5 years that we've been doing this too. So I'm glad that the epoxy worked out though. It looks really good. I didn't smell anything. And then I saw you release the fast set yesterday too.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to put that in too and see that.
It's the one thing that I really used.
Yeah.
I haven't used fast set yet. I'm just in the regular curing stuff still.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
just about where I want to stop at too, because I've been asked already, are we going to push even further and try and go into the like glaze range and stuff that's like kind of being pushed around right now. And I personally don't find that for what I want in crafting, because I feel like you put like a timer on your craft when you use products that are like that fast. And then I feel like it's a lot harder to create under a stopwatch. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that kind of moves further away from crafting, and that's into like mass production stuff. If like you want to make 400 pencil tumblers and you have them all at the ready and you just got to just like get them all done.
Mix multiple batches of.
Yeah, you have to mix
epoxy.
every time, because the speed at which it cures, you can't even apply it to more than one tumbler at a time. So like for me, I'm like, how much time are you saving? Because it takes time to mix too. So like with fast set, not even just ours, most fast sets are like a 15-minute work time. So you could do a batch. I feel like that's really the happy range for tumbler makers. I don't think you need faster than 15 minutes of like time.
Right. With that mindset, just a lot of people, Jason, don't have the ability to like think to that level. They're like, oh, it cures in 15 minutes, and that's all they can see. They can't see beyond, that until they get in there. And sometimes even when they get in there. So But yeah, it's interesting too, like the evolution of all that, because a lot of people do, have the epoxy now. And, but, I see what you guys are doing, because very much so you guys were just glitter, right? Whenever we started selling, can you guys believe, I was just thinking about this, it's been almost 3 years. Like, we're just a few weeks shy of 3 years of us being resellers for you guys. So I think that that's awesome.
I love that.
It is. It's so awesome. And Sean's been so great too with all that stuff.
Yeah. But now you guys like have more than what we have at this point. You know what I'm saying? So
You guys have all kinds of stuff, vinyl and rhinestones and UV resin
and I saw a comment today, somebody was asking for the snow globe tumblers, and you're like, listen, I tried that once. I get it. Sarah, I get it. It's a lot. And people just don't really understand, I think, like, what all it takes to carry a product for someone. You have to keep it in stock, and there's carrying costs. And so there's just like all these little things that go into, running a small business. And
because I would love to carry everything everybody needs, but it's just not realistic.
It's not. It really isn't. That was the same, even with, like you said, you mentioned the rhinestones, and Sarah and I said it internally. We were like, we definitely want to carry rhinestones because we have enough of our customer base that's interested in rhinestoning with what like we cater to, but I'm not carrying all the sizes we released. Like, we knew that off the bat when we released size, we're like, a lot of this is getting cut. Like, we just have to go back and see what everyone liked the most of what we released and what makes sense as a business to actually invest in stock. Like, we only ordered a small amount of like all those colors, had to see what performs the best, what sizes perform the best, and then move forward from there, which we know, like, for now, we're only going down to one size. We had 5 sizes from there, but we're just going to have SS16 for a little bit and then see how that goes. And then, if there's enough demand, then carry more. But people don't see that too when they get kind of upset with your customer base. Like, well, why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? It's like, I can't have everything.
And
like, it's just
on the other side of that too, they don't see like, we have a lot of, at this point, we'd call them friends, and then just business associates that sell rhinestones. Those relationships are important to us.
Yes.
Especially the Crystal Ninja is one of the better examples too. We were like anxious actually over what they would think. We had a video call with her. We asked for her blessing. Like, we still care. Like, those relationships are important. Like, if I just sold tumblers again, like Tipsy, it's a very important relationship to me. And then there's market share too. Like, we need each other. I can't market to everybody and bring everyone in. I need other companies to bring them in, and we can ping pong them between each other.
Right. I was having that conversation with somebody the other day. There really is room for everyone. There's just not room for everyone in the exact same market. And I think that that's where, you know what I'm saying? Because we all kind of, we're reaching each other because we're reaching some of the same customers. And so, we're in essentially the exact same market, but it's just about, our ability to either reach beyond the current market that we're in, or, different things like that. Because truly, I think that all good businesses, good people should be able to succeed. It's just, you can't all be in the exact same market. And I think that that's really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Because there are plenty of other glitter companies out there that I just don't even know about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's been an interesting, I would say, few years, especially, given all of the Tumblr conventions and things like that. And, like, our community has gotten more, I don't even know the word to say, but it's, personal, with each other.
Yeah.
Than I a lot of other businesses would do normally because of that, right?
Absolutely. There's people that I talk about with like my real in-person friends, or whatever you want to call my neighborhood friends, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I won't say like my internet friend Cassie. I'll be like, no, like Cass is, like I talk about everyone, like I see you guys I feel like I see everyone every day too. Like, we're like literally virtually hanging out all the time.
Exactly.
Right.
Progressed a lot.
Yeah. So it's interesting and same. So, and you got to be around the people that you want to be around. I think that's important too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like I missed out a lot on like these hangouts and like making friends and stuff a lot from like mostly 2020 and then a little bit of 2021. I guess, I don't know, I was having my own problems or in a company figuring things out. People, this one hates me, now that one hates me, now this group's popping off, and now this the bagger's not doing what she's supposed to. It's hard, but since I've bounced back, it's been a ball. I don't even want to work. I just want to talk and hang out, but then I also have to work. I do
that's
every day.
I want to be on summertime. I want to be on summertime. When do I get to
listen? Listen, it's definitely been tough, right? So, like I said, we started inside vendor malls locally, things like that, and I did have a crappy website, but that just wasn't, that's not where we made our money. We made our money because I developed processes and I was efficient, and we were selling inside 10 stores. Okay, so. And that was good for both of our relationships, right? Whenever we started, because you guys had us on your website. We were also reaching all of those micro locations and things like that. So, it gave us the opportunity to get out there. So I feel like it definitely helped us both kind of grow a little bit in those areas. But whenever COVID hit and all that shut down, we went online, and TikTok, gave us this huge blessing and helped us reach a whole new, market online. And then the algorithm decided that it no longer, wanted to be nice. And so we've gone from blowing up and from going from me and Desiree to having 3 other employees back to it just being me and Desiree, like in the last few weeks. And so kind of all of these struggles, and we've worked so hard, nights, weekends. We came from big girl jobs, careers, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Liam helped us nights and we worked so hard, and I was like, let's just take a break, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I'm sitting out there from 9 to 4 p.m. every day. Customers don't care. They only want you when they want you, and they, and so it's just, you have to choose. And so
for your mental health,
yes.
Sometimes you just need to take a break, and you need to have that time to.
Yes. So we're on summertime right now. Still getting all of our orders out the door every single day, and working, but I'm not trying to figure out how I can grow. I've always been trying to figure out, how can I grow? How can I be better? And I'm slowing down, and I'm taking a minute to enjoy my coffee.
Yes, I love your Tumblr, by the way. But that's very important what you're saying, and I'm glad that you're advocating for things like that, because more people need to, especially me. I need to chill sometimes, but there's no chill here.
I keep seeing a lot of people too, even honestly, recently in our group and in Tumblr Hacks, a lot of people that are just coming back to crafting that had taken a break like that, a mental break. They were just like wiped out for whatever reasons it was, and just like, hey guys, I'm back and I don't know what I missed, but like, I'm ready to get back into it. And I enjoy seeing that too, that people circle back after the break. The break isn't permanent. So,
right. And I feel like our break is just a little bit more, we've got time now to interact more, to craft and be able to hang out on lives, where before we were just so worried about growing and what's next that we missed out on some of the fun.
And we have a reputation now. So, people know us a little bit better, and, so we just want to be cool and maintain that reputation. You know what I mean? So that's what my dad always used to say, be cool, man, be cool, just be cool. Like, okay. So we're pleased with where we're at and where we are going. But crafting, making things with your hand is good for your mental health. There was some video that came up to me yesterday, and it's like it releases serotonin, and it's good for you whenever you build things with your hands.
Yes.
Yeah. And
so I like building stuff.
Des needs time to bling everything. Every time I see you bling something new, I'm like, how do you have so much? You got all these amazing things out under your belt. Big D duck still on my desk. Alex asks me for it all the time, and I'm like, not that one.
You gotta make her one now.
Yeah.
He's got so many.
And that's one of
the.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, right. All the duckies, which there's one back here on her desk too. But that's one of the we decided to go ahead and bring on rhinestones because that's really the core of what we are and how we got started was just selling the craft supplies that we personally use. So we wouldn't be here if we weren't crafters ourselves. And I know that's how you got started, Sarah.
Yeah.
Asking Jason to sell glitter. You know, he told me no. We would have sold glitter a whole year before we did. And I was like, do you care if I start selling glitter? And he was like, not in this house. No, nuh-uh. And I'm like, just enough so that like what I use is free. He's like, nah, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, she was treating it like it was weed or something.
That's as I was saying it, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I just want you just for my own supply. You know what I mean? That's all I'm talking about. Just a little bit, break a little bit off. That's out of control. That's
just a little bit of glitter. I was using a lot back then.
That's great. Yeah. Basically,
we're here now. It's fine.
Yeah, the glitter.
It's here medically. So
honestly, the glitter might get out.
That factors into where I vacation.
Yeah. It's very important.
I mean, I don't blame you for sure. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the Craft Expo this year.
I am too. What are we like? Are we like 2 weeks away now?
So close.
Don't
like
say that.
So close.
We're actually, as soon as we wrap up here, we're actually Chris, Sean, and I are jumping in the car, and we have to drive out there to just do some more B-roll footage, and I got to take some more last-minute measurements for like banners and stuff where I can hang them. So
3 weeks and 1 day.
Oh my god. I'm so excited though.
I'm excited.
I feel like I got extra pep in my step in the past. You said the building thing, it gets you excited. I wrote on my whiteboard yesterday my list of things I have to physically build for the expo, and I was like, yes, I can't wait to go buy lumber.
Your glitter displays were really awesome. I love, engineering stuff like that. Man, it's awesome. I think you did a great job, and this is why we can be friends, okay?
Thank you. I'm so excited too, because I love getting feedback from other people that like making stuff, because as soon as Will, Ashley's husband from Craft Crate, when he saw it, he's like, what if one of the sides had like a black light or a UV light so that they could see like the glow in the dark glitters and stuff and just hold it under it and see how that. I was like,
yeah.
Or he's like, what if your like shelves were more like drawers and they could slide out? Then I'm like, all right, Will, I'll call you next time.
It'd be so cool if you guys could come down one weekend for like a craft weekend.
I know, that would be awesome.
There's an airport.
There is an airport.
It's real close to here. We could definitely plan a weekend where you guys just come down. You can go in the workshop with Jason. Me and Des can bling everything in here. It'll be great.
Do it. And Liam is actually really good with little kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so, and then he can hang out with Alex. Perfect. Family vacation.
Sounds great.
Bring the goats.
Bring the goats.
Bring the goats. Everybody wants me to bring the goats.
It's like
your emotional support.
I was gonna say, what do you call bring them on the plane? My emotional support goat. Someone's sitting next to you, like, why is there a flipping goat here?
Eating a fresh apple.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope the goat gets an in-flight meal too.
Yes, first class.
Yeah, there we go.
You might need it for the seat.
Right? It's getting a little diaper.
Oh my god.
Put him on the changing table. Oh my goodness. Are you guys gonna take a nap after this? Was this too early for you guys?
Listen, we might, but I actually I've got lots of orders to get out the door today, so got lots of magic flow put back up on the website, and so
busy day.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it shipped out.
We have to actually make a snow globe tumbler. I've not made a successful snow globe tumbler, but I have glass tumblers here. I'm gonna have to get my ducks in order and actually start finishing the stuff I make. I start a whole bunch of stuff.
She started another one yesterday, actually. Sarah looked at me. I was just sitting in a computer chair, and she's like, "You want to make some cups?" And I was like, "I do, actually. I want to finish my one I started sculpting." And so it was nice because we didn't even talk about putting cameras on or grabbing cameras or setting up. We just sat down, started working on our cups. But then Sarah just like walked away after she worked on her cups for a little bit. And I was like, "Are you done?"
Well, it was trying. Meanwhile, I'm sitting next to the 3 other cups that I had previously started this week, and I was just like, well, I got a new cup to start.
She said, "I'd really like to have epoxy on this tumbler." So, okay. She said, "I really would like you to put it on."
Well,
I was like, "What?"
I said, well, what I said to him is, I really don't feel like epoxy in that tumbler. And he looked at me, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, but I wanted epoxy. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I epoxy all the tumblers too. She doesn't. Why don't you do epoxy?
I don't know. I was terrified of epoxy for the longest time, and then I finally just did it, and it's not scary anymore. I was scared I was going to ruin all of that hard work that I did.
But
Let someone
now
else do it.
you got to look at it like
So
you're
I would just
protecting all that hard work. You're preserving that hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
So I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
That way, if you mess it up, I can blame it on you.
Well, you'll be
And it
busy with the
happens.
ghosts anyway.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So
That works.
I just don't like mixing it.
yeah. Well, and I've got a couple that I messed up. It was the end of the day. I'd had a couple drinks. It was dark in the craft room, and I was just sanding, and I messed up a couple of stripes.
Stand at the pinstripe.
My bad.
Send it.
Listen, I'm gonna fix them. All right, dug them out of the trash. I'm gonna fix them. Don't you worry.
Dip it later, do a power wash. It'll be all right.
There we go.
Right.
Power wash everything. That's
Power wash fixes everything.
It does.
really does.
Now it's a peekaboo cup.
There we go. That's right. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Everything's fine.
Okay. All right. How do you guys feel good? You guys got any more questions for us?
I'm looking. I don't think so. Do you? Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, I could sit here and talk to you guys all day, but I don't want to, take up your whole day, but.
Well, and I don't want to bore the listeners / viewers. So, because that's the only way we've ever listened to this podcast. We are terrible about like making time to sit down and watch anything.
Listening is much easier.
Yeah, in the car, we listen in the car a lot.
That's why I made sure to put it on Spotify and Apple Tunes and stuff, because I figured the same thing. I actually am surprised at analytically more people watch the podcast than listen to it.
I don't put the Spotify link.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm actually, what's even crazier is more people have watched Taylor Duncan's episode, which is the longest one. It's like almost 2 hours. They've watched that more than they've listened to it, which is like bonkers to me, because that breaks all the YouTube algorithms. Nobody watches YouTube for 2 hours anymore.
Wow, yeah. Well, and I haven't even seen that episode.
Chris and Alex.
Yeah, I don't know, like the last viewers on YouTube were watching his episode.
That's awesome, but he's a cool guy.
He is.
He is. He's a lot of fun. It was really hard to get him off because every time we would start ending it, he would say something else. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that is really interesting. But like, we've been here for like an hour 45 and I got a list of things that I can't stop thinking about. I have to do. I got to go.
I was assuming that everyone was just waiting to see if he was going to do push-ups at the end or something.
Oh, yes.
Right.
He won that for sure.
So
Like,
was that planned last year? The whole push-up thing and all
No,
that?
that was
Or did
Nikki.
you just pull that?
I think Nick,
that
was Sarah. That was Sarah and Nikki. They were cooperating.
Because he cheated. And I was like, I whispered to Nikki, I'm like, we should make him do a penalty. He should have to pay for that. Make him run around. So I guess the push-ups in general were her idea, because I was like, make him run around the thing or something. And she was like, let's make him do push-ups.
Yeah, Nikki's like, you don't got to use muscles to run. I want to see some push-ups.
right. Yeah.
Everybody loved it. It worked.
Huge hit for sure. So, and he's actually doing a class for you guys this year, right?
Yeah, he's teaching again.
For air-
So I think I might have like a pull-up bar in his classroom or something in between. You can just do like a couple pull-ups.
He might take you more tips.
Taylor.
No, he's a lot of fun though. He's like a really good character.
Do we still do his dad
Yeah.
jokes? He's been sending them to us.
Oh, the dad jokes. Have we?
Because we're out.
He
We
needs
used
to
them
send
all.
us some more. Did you see his segments? We were cutting him in on every episode with dad jokes.
No, so we've been really bad about listening or watching anything lately. I haven't even really been posting on social media, so I've been just trying to do me and survive day to day. At this point.
No, you're good.
So I haven't seen a lot of the episodes, but definitely Taylor. I think the last one we listened to was the one with Nikki, about like kind of her journey and things that it was a really good and interesting episode. So I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, I hope everyone enjoys this episode.
Me too, because we're awesome.
Spotify link up more. I always forget about it. I just tell people to search it on Spotify and Apple. I'm like, you'll figure it out. You'll find it.
I normally just search it on YouTube and then we listen to it.
Yeah, from YouTube.
Yeah.
That's always what I tell people is the easiest to find it on.
Maybe that's why.
And maybe that's why people listen there and maybe they're not actually watching it. I don't know, but
I
that's
wouldn't watch it. I'd have it on in the background somewhere while I do other things.
right.
You don't even listen
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
No, I don't. I've never heard an episode at all.
She won't listen to anything that has her voice in it.
I've never even watched a full tutorial from
You know what's
like
funny?
of my own at
I'll
all.
watch.
Even my first ones, my original tutorials, there could be some really messed up stuff in there and I would not know because if I didn't remember before I put up, I also had no idea how to edit videos back then, which is why my pencil videos are segments.
wow.
But
So
I'll
I
watch
mean,
myself all day long. I don't care.
well, and so, like, your brain doesn't like the way that you so like you don't hear yourself the way that you actually sound in real life, right? But whenever you rewatch yourself, people typically don't like their voice, and that's normal, but I'm used to it by now.
Yeah,
Because you're
it just doesn't matter to me.
I used to it, but I'm used to it.
Listen,
And
there
so-
are days when you're live for a long time, when you get off and you're like, I'm tired of hearing myself.
that is very true.
No, I'm tired of talking. Because you have to keep up the whole conversation by yourself at that point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lives are always so. What was it? Was that a goat?
No,
It was a dog.
it was a dog.
I'm just waiting for one to just pop his head in on the camera, like man.
Yeah, no, they're outside, but I swear, if we went outside, they would just start screaming at you.
They would.
Ah!
They
Yeah.
would come running.
Mom's here.
Yeah, they do that. They're really, really cute. So we're fixing to actually have a full privacy fence put up, and we'll have allow them into our actual backyard because they're just like in a half-acre fenced-in area off of our backyard. So, but they'll more interaction.
Yeah.
Desiree's got all kinds of fun things.
I bought
planned.
overalls just so that I could make videos with the goats.
I'm obsessed. I'm
That's
literally
so
obsessed
awesome.
with everything you just said. I would have done the same thing. Get a little
Yes.
hat.
Wait, are you gonna?
Yeah.
Are you gonna bedazzle your overalls?
I was just thinking that. I don't.
Probably, yeah. I'd actually thought about it, but then I was like, I
That's
wonder
a
if the
goat on the front.
Yeah, do a rhinestone goat.
Oh my gosh, I should.
I saw a really, really cute goat SVG yesterday, and of course it came across my Facebook page, but
Anything goats.
it was really cute. And I was thinking, oh, that'd be really cute. I could cut that out for Desiree, and then for me, if I'm going to be blinging something, I need a template or something. So I like to cut it out with vinyl and then just, know what I'm supposed to be blinging. So I thought, oh, I could do that for her.
That would be fun.
That would
I
be
should
adorable.
Okay, it's
That's the
happening.
whole video.
Right?
Yeah.
So everything is content, okay?
Everything is content. Yes. Which
That's nice.
reminds me, I still need to get something for my Barbie party.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Ready. I'm not ready.
Are you
I
guys coming to the dad rock party dressed like dads or dressed like moms?
Ooh.
Desiree can actually rock the whole dad thing.
Now I feel like she has to because of the
Right?
laughter.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I hadn't planned out that one. That one would be easy though.
Yeah.
Two
Desiree.
moms dressed like dads.
Right?
yeah, so I'm really looking forward to like all the just the social interaction.
That's gonna be fun.
The weekend. It's gonna be
we have a lot
great.
of fun.
Yeah, the craft
We have a
bar
lot of
will
fun
be
stuff
up
planned.
all weekend. You guys can just go there because you guys aren't doing a booth, right? You're just coming to hang.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
guys
We're
will be able
just
to come.
coming to
You
hang.
can do demos at the craft bar if you want, or you just hang out, have
They
some
can just go to the
drinks,
water
make some
park.
friends. No, stay at the.
No, tell me how the lazy river is in the water.
yeah.
I'm like, I want
But
to go
I-
in it so bad.
I am
Look at
bringing
that
magic.
color.
What? That's so
This is my-
sparkly.
Judy made me this one.
That's gorgeous.
I love that.
Oh, right.
There's some really amazing people out here that can do some awesomeness.
I know. I'm not this good yet.
That's amazing.
No, that's
She did
phenomenal.
amazing.
And she'll be there too.
Yep.
So Judy's gonna be coming. She's joining us. So
She's the third.
yeah, they're the third mom for the weekend.
I love that. It's
So-
gonna be such a good time. We're gonna do the Dad Rock party. We'll have the Barbie party. We'll have the whole party all weekend. I feel like that's always what we kind of everything around is the parties. And then Sean's doing a sad and bougie Saturday night if anyone wants to get extra crazy.
I think it's because I said before, we have like the perspective of like being a vendor and being the host and also attending other events from that perspective too. So I'm just like, how do I make sure that everyone is at least a little satisfied? If the day wasn't the best, which I hope the day's great for everybody, then at least the end of the day, there should be something exciting to look forward to that kind of like washes it away, you know, like, hey, today wasn't the best day, or today was the greatest day. And then now it's like a cherry on top, or it's just like helps make everything that much more palatable, I guess. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I get it.
that was my plan. I think it worked last year with the go-karts and Sara and Nikki destroying everything.
So we last year Liam was with us and it was our very first event. We were both kind of shy, so we kind of just hung out with ourselves and then with Patrick and Joe from Caesar. So I think we ran around there and ate food and played some games. But other than that, it wasn't really, it wasn't a bunch of other people, you know, hanging out or whatever. So I'm way more seasoned with everybody now. So I'll be chill and not, you know, like
Not as scary.
shy. I won't be.
That's funny because that's exactly how I feel. And even last year at my own convention, I felt like how you were just saying, because I didn't even come say hi to half the people there. And I wanted to. I kept telling myself, go talk to them. And I'm like, but later, because right now I'm having a lot of anxiety about it. I'll go talk to them later. But what do I say? Do I just say hi? Do I say, hey, like, this is my convention and I'm glad that you're here. This is great. Let's go like, Sarah, stop being weird. So I just forgot all weekend. And I feel a lot better about it this weekend. Nikki Hamilton. And I'll be corralling everyone together. Come on, let's party. Let's all have fun.
Yeah.
I
And
got
I'll be
thrown off mid-sentence because Nikki's calling me.
Tell her you're busy.
I'm busy.
I would have answered it right on here, right on the live. You should put it right on speaker. Nikki, Nikki, we're on Crafty right now.
Say hi to two moms.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Hi, Nikki.
What's up?
There, call me back when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. And a guest appearance from Nikki Hamilton.
Yeah, right.
What time is it? Anyway.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, you guys got to go to AC.
I know. Time to go.
All right. So we're gonna have a great time at GACE. I'm so excited. If anyone out there wants to find you guys, if they already don't follow you or shop from you, where can they find you guys?
If you literally put in 2 Moms Craft Shack, that's the number 2, on any search engine, we do come up. We are on Facebook, Google, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. We're out there. So we're easy to find. So
Yes, ma'ams.
all the places.
All the places.
Oh, we gotta
Awesome.
come guest star.
Yes, dog over here. This is Jet.
He needs attention.
Yeah.
Poor guy. All right, so I guess I'll go back to work. You'll go to AC and do whatever it is that you're doing.
And they're gonna go fill
And
some
we're
orders.
Go to work.
I'm gonna go take a farm.
Thank you guys again for waking up early for me. I am going to eventually I'm going to get more organized little by little. We're getting there, and I'm going to stop asking people on Wednesday night to be my guest.
Yes, thank you for
But you guys did
breaking.
amazing.
Thank you for breaking summertime for us and rolling out of bed and doing this. This was really awesome, and I can't wait to see you guys soon.
All right. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And never bring the kettle to the pot.
Now, pour the tea.